Giving us a sweep over the view of downtown St. Louis's skyline. The trees are green, spring is in bloom, and although that's nice to see, it's not always nice to experience. If you didn't know, those trees are the biggest of contributors to your sneezing, runny nose, itchy, watery eyes. But you might not know this. Those trees that are torturing us are actually a second act. New here at 4:30, our Shoshana Stahl explains why allergies are blooming again and how to fight the sneezing fits.
Oh yeah, I do have seasonal allergies.
Sarah Schondelmeyer is one of many fighting the urge to sneeze, the itchy eyes, and the aching sinuses. It is spring in St. Louis after all.
Fall and spring, and the spring ones start, this year they started in like February, which was very early.
Different trees pollinate at different times. So just because you may have had a reaction last month, it doesn't mean you're off the hook now.
If it gets really bad, Benadryl, but I can really only take that at nighttime because it makes me so drowsy. So I kind of treat it at night.
WashU allergist and immunologist Dr. Jennifer Monroy says people may be suffering because nasal sprays can take over a week to give your sinuses relief, and antihistamines can take a few days.
'Tis the season.
First alert for finding the allergy count today for trees is high. And with rain expected for the next few days,
That actually allows the pollen to stick to it. So in times when the rain first is coming down, that can make allergy symptoms a little bit worse. But over time, as more and more rain does fall down, that will help to decrease the pollen that's being released into the air.
Dr. Monroy says tree pollen is highest in the morning, between 5 and 10. If you're going to be outside during that time, you can prevent overexposure to the pollen.
Wearing a mask if you're very sensitive. Some individuals will actually rinse their nose out after they've gone outside to rinse the pollen and any of the mold spores or any other particulates that are there to help their nasal symptoms improve. The other important thing is if you are a sufferer for allergies, be mindful of opening those windows on those really nice days because that will also allow the pollen to come in.
If you have allergies but aren't currently dealing with symptoms, Dr. Monroy says it may be worth starting medicine now, getting a jump start on kicking spring allergies. In St. Louis, Shoshana Stahl, First Alert 4.
And here's another tip from the doctor. You can prevent a lot of sneezing by cleaning your home's air filters. But my tip, don't stop there. Do your car too. This is actually, I have it right here, the cabin air filter from my car. I can't believe I'm showing you this. This looks so gross. These are all magnets for allergens. We pulled this out of my car literally 2 hours ago. Look at all the lovely little nuggets that came out of it when we tapped it on the table. A lot of dirt, plant pieces. And here's the thing, all of that you see there is just what you can see with the naked eye. This is your allergy fighting tip for the day. Do not skip your car's air cabin filter. Once it's filled up, all that filtering stops and it pretty much just ends up in the cabin of your car. You don't want that. Don't be overwhelmed by taking it out. We popped it out of my car's interior in under a minute. The cost to replace it, found one online for $12, a few dollars, few minutes, and a lot fewer allergy problems.